Alright everybody, welcome to BMRL Network. We are live here at Chicagoland with the Octane Outlaws in their race number 1, their opener here for this season. Qualifying is underway. Corey Crandell going to take the top spot so far. Mark Ouellette going to line up in that second place position, 32.39 for him, 31.96 for Corey on his opening lap. What is Corey going to give us for this second lap here? Second lap going to be a 31.79. Joshua O'Brien out there in the 24, gonna jump up to that. Ooh, gonna tag the wall. That might do it for this lap as he had contact with that outside wall. So far in the third place position, we'll see where he's going to fall and place at. Trevor Benz coming around the backstretch. Oh, he's gonna get loose and hard contact with that wall. Here we go, Tommy Thompson on board hitting turn number 3. Here we go, white flag out for Tommy here. A 32.34 for his opening lap. What's he gonna give us on this final lap here? And he crosses the line. Checkered flag is out. Not much of an improvement. The 32.14 gonna drop to the 14th position. Patrick out in the number 4 machine here, and it looks like he's gonna have the Terrifier paint scheme. Terrifier 3 only in theaters. I believe it actually did better in box office than Beetle, or no, not Beetlejuice. I don't remember what the one that just came out with it. Oh, it was a Joker. It outperformed Joker at the box office. A very terrifying car here. There he goes at 32.32. You don't always see all the time here. Oh, and he's gonna drop the gear, blow the engine. The OA of TJ Hanley going down the backstretch on his green flag lap. Here he comes around turn 4. Oh, he's going to tag the wall a little bit. I don't know if it's going to mess up his lap, but and it is going to mess up his lap, as if you get a 0x, 1x, whatever, any sort of incident, it will mess up your qualifying lap. Just that lap, so he's going to go white flag here for his opening, technically his first lap, as his first lap did not count. His second lap, his final lap here, is the only one that has a chance on counting. Here he goes down the front stretch across through the quad oval, across the start finish line, a 7th place starting position. a 31.81. Jason Haney and Andrew Groves, the only two that I have not yet put down any times. I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight on BMRL Network, as we are going to be the voice, the channel, the voice, the network out here representing the Octane Outlaws. Jason Henney pulling out onto the track. No sign of Andrew Groves out on the track yet. Jason coming around to take the green flag here. Green flag going into turn number 1 and turn number 2. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, as that lets us know that you guys are enjoying these races. I want everyone watching right here to go ahead and put down in the comments who you are expecting to win here tonight, as we take the opener here at Chicagoland. Jason Haney up there in the 11th place on his qualifying run, and Andrew Groves heading out onto the track. And Trading Paints is crashing. Reopen that. Here comes Andrew around turn 3 through the quad oval. Alright, Andrew done with his time. He's going to be in the 9th place position. Alright, qualifying going to come to an end here. And we'll be right back as we get set for the grid here tonight. We are at the wonderful Chicagoland for the opening race here.
Good luck, everyone. Nice qualifying, George.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Alright, the grid is set. Noah Miller gonna score the pole position here. Jason Haney right outside of him in the 2nd place. Row number 2, we got George Buck and Corey Crandell. In row 3, Joshua O'Brien and Todd Smith. Row 4 is going to be occupied by Corey Buchanan and TJ Hanley. In row 5, we got Andrew Groves and Travis Roberto. In row 6, Trevor Benz and Pacey Ellis. Going back a little bit further, in row 7, Drew Hensley and Daniel Butler. Row 8's going to have Greg Pillar and Mark Owlett. Row 9, Ben Summerford and Ryan Peters. Row 10, we got Tommy Thompson and Curtis Rogers. In row number 11, David Guaymon and Patrick Mitrovics. For anyone that has been here at BMRL Network watching races in our past, we used to do the Saturday night first gear racing, and if you noticed, we have a lot of first gear racing drivers in here. Not going to name all of them because that's almost a lot of them are here. Alright, Elizabeth Andrews says, let's go Noah. Number 8. That's Noah Miller right there on the front row. And then Global Industrial. Alright, 175 laps here tonight. Stages are at lap number 40 and 85.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flag is out. Well, that was a little weird. Alright. Jason Haney and Noah Miller kind of pulling away from the guys behind. Oh, the 82 of Drew Hensley.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution is out. Drew taking a wild ride here. Let's go ahead and see what happened. I wonder if we all just had an issue there. Because I know everything froze for me and it kind of just disappeared. Let's see what happens here to Drew as we go to the replay. Oh, he's going to get a little bit of a bump from the 112 of Greg Pyler. A nice little spin down on the grass in the backstretch. Don't think he ever really... Oh, he does make some contact with that inside wall. That's gonna be killer here for lap number 1 already. Drew Hensley, bad luck on technically lap number 2. We have a few guys going down pit road. Joshua O'Brien, Trevor Benz, DJ Hanley. All going down pit road. Ryan Peters also coming on the pit road. So a few drivers taking a fuel stop here early on. And my apologies, I have no idea what happened, like right there in the middle of lap 2 there. Everything just kind of went AWOL, AY, or whatever. But we are back. Jason Haney leading when that caution came out. Noah Miller right behind him. Corey Crandell behind them in the 3rd position. Todd Smith up there in 4th, up 2 positions since the green flag drop. George Buck back 2 positions to the 5th place. Travis Roberto all the way up 4 positions into the 6th. AC Ellis also up 5 positions to the 7th place. Andrew Groves up 1 position. Daniel Butler up 5 positions in the number 18 Pennzoil machine. And rounding out their top 10, Corey Buchanan down 3 spots, sitting in 10th right now. But caution is underway. If you weren't with us, we're going to take you back for a ride at what happened here. You're going to see the 112 of Greg Pillar enter and kind of get the 82 of Drew Hensley a little loose here. And Drew gonna go for a nice little ride. Into that wall, unfortunately. Still on pit road, got really bad left front damage there. He I think has disconnected from this one. I think he had too much damage. Unrepairable for him. But we are lined up 2 by 2, ready to go racing here again on lap number 5 of 175 laps. Pace car taking the group onto turn number 3. Going into 4. Pace car going to make that left-hand turn off of the track down to the apron onto pit road. Jason Henney and Noah Miller are going to lead them to the start zone.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Jason going to get a nice jump on the inside line. The 00 Corey Crandell kind of right in line behind him in that 2nd place, looking for that 2nd place position. Noah Miller losing it to Corey there. But he's going to get a run off of turn number 2 on the outside, right in behind Jason. Gonna have nowhere to really take that run as he's gonna have to let off into turn number 3. Noah's gonna drop low. They're gonna be almost 3 wide coming out of 4. But look at this, the 66 of Todd Smith jumping down low on the front stretch. Gonna take him 3 wide into turn number 1. Todd gonna hit the apron a little bit, get a little wiggly there. Gonna have to kind of drop off of this one. There's the 112 machine. Sitting in the 13th position right now. He's got Trevor Benz in behind him. There's our Terrifier 3 car. The 34, Ben Summerford, kind of falling back. He was up 3 positions. Now he's losing a position to Joshua O'Brien, who's on his outside. He holds strong right now, though. And there we go. Joshua O'Brien clears himself of the 34. Now Tommy Thompson looking to kind of follow Joshua through that corner. O'Brien looking to the inside of the 112. Could they go 3 wide down into turn number 3? The 28 Haviland machine kind of losing some ground there. Oh, the 112 kind of goes up into the wall. Jason's still out in the front. Here we go, the 34 fighting back on the inside of the 24. Ben Summerford saying, I'm not giving that spot up too easily there. The GmbH car, Noah Miller under fire from behind as Todd Smith goes to the outside. I don't think Todd's going to be able to clear him, but he might get a nice run out of turn 2. Noah Miller going to jump up and block that run. Can Todd do anything with it? He's going to stay right in behind Noah. The 028 Travis Roberto down on the inside line, going into turn number 4's exit here. Not going to be able to clear Noah. Andrew Groves in the 54 Monster Machine. Look at this, he's got a Ghost Energy car right behind him. We got a Monster Energy Ghost. Oh, we got a Noah Miller hard into the outside wall.
Caution, yellow flag.
And Noah Miller going to be stuck in that wall. I don't know if he's got front or... Oh, he has front right wheel damage, it looked like, from that angle. That wheel looks to be all sorts of in the wrong direction. Huh? Yeah, it's a little bit towed. It's a little bit up. I think it's a broken toe link right there. That front right seems to be shoved up a little bit. Let's go and look at what happened here. I think Noah gets a little bit too high. Oh, it was even bigger than we actually thought here. So... Oh, and Noah just gets rear-ended. I want to see what happened to... Why did he get up into the wall? Did he get help, or does he just get kind of loose here? Oh. Okay. So Noah in a 3-wide situation. Oh, he's gonna kind of lay into the 028 there. Oh, and the Ghost Energy Machine's gonna go around. But Casey Ellis, there's that ghost car. The 54 of Andrew Groves. Gonna get, some front right damage to his car as well. Everyone getting front right damage on this wreck. Unfortunate there for those guys involved. Noah Miller back out onto the track, so obviously not too much damage on the front right of that machine. Andrew Groves back on the track. And Casey Ellis also back onto the track. We're going to step aside real quick, and we'll be back for the green flag on lap number, I think it'll be 16 when we go take the green flag. Alright, and we're back. Getting ready to take the green flag here. We'll take lap 17, 2 cautions out. The first one for Drew Hensley getting loose off the 112's bumper. And this next one, this last one, the 8 of Noah Miller, getting a little bit loose and into the wall, collecting a few more cars. Jason Henning gonna lead him off into turn number 1, followed by Todd Smith. Todd Smith right there knocking on the back door of Jason. Daniel Butler up.
Caution, yellow flag.
10 spots. But we have a caution back towards the back here. PJ Hanley, Andrew Groves, George Buck, all involved. I think looks like Ben Summerford also got a piece of that action. All right, let's go up our blimp. Take a look from the sky. Ooh, Casey Ellis squeaking by this one with a 28, unfortunately not able to squeak by. George Buck gonna get kind of sandwiched into the wall there. Oh, and Andrew Groves gonna come back in for the kill shot to his front end. Alright, so an unfortunate night. Andrew Groves finding himself caught up in another caution here. You know, I didn't know. Yeah, we get one fast repair. That's right. Okay. One fast repair, 4 sets of tires over the wall. And stage at lap 40 and 85. I'm going to try to throw these stage cautions for these guys. So, have to bear with me. You might see the menu kind of pop up on your screen when that comes about. Oh. Never done a broadcast and thrown cautions before, so this will be a first. See how it works. Hopefully everyone is having a great night here tonight to start your weekend, as we are having a pretty stocked weekend of racing here on BMRL Network. If you want to stay tuned after this race, we're going to have another race at Talladega. And then tomorrow, nope, we're off tomorrow. We're back with 3 races on Sunday, stretched between 3 o'clock and about 11. Our last one to end. And then we're right back on Monday for another race at Phoenix. Yeah, so very busy weeks here at BMRL. I'm glad that we can make Octane one of our new homes here. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As we were 10 subscribers away from 400, that means 110 away from 500. Join us on our journey as we try to hit that 500 number and then the 1,000 point from there on out. Alright, it's going to be Jason Haney and Todd Smith on the front row. Corey Crandell and Daniel Butler up there in the 4th position. He's up 10 spots since qualifying. But then if you look a little bit further back to that car right there, that number 4, we've talked about the Terrifier 3 car, up 17 positions since qualifying. So he is our biggest mover at the moment. Pace car taking a left-hand turn down pit road.
Green,
Jason
green.
lead him to the restart zone. Green flag is out. Let's go racing again here tonight. 23 laps down. We've got a stage break in the next 17 laps. Who's going to win the stage? Who is going to finish second? We've got 3 wide racing into turn number 3. A few rows back right there. That looks like, I think it's, is that the 8? Yeah, 8 of Noah Miller on the outside of that. And Corey Buchanan, I think. Here we go. The 4 looking for a spot here.
Caution, yellow flag.
But it didn't even jump to it. Why is it saying that jump as it crashes? And TJ Hanley involved in a wreck again. And Casey Ellis also. That's why Casey was on the radio there talking. I didn't get to hear what he said. Here we go. Oh, Andrew Groves and Casey again. I feel like these two are fighting for who's the dominant energy drink here tonight. Casey gets a little loose up into the corner. Oh, and he's going to dive into the wall, but then the 08 just, I think, on the brakes in the corner. Nowhere to go. Just going to slide up the track and just miraculously hit the 35 there. Oh, that's heavy front right damage. I believe this is probably going to be the killer of the race here for the 08. Yep, that toe link is completely broke. I believe he's already used the fast repair from the earlier wreck there. I think that was our second caution that he was involved in. Oh, he does have a fast repair left. Look at that. But when caution came out, Todd Smith going to be our leader here. Alright, we're going to take the green flag this time by. And this time it's going to be the Todd Smith in the 66 on the inside of row number 1. In that first place position, he was able to get around Jason there before that caution came out. So let's see what he's got in store for us here. As the pace car are going to around turn 3 and 4. And then drop the pit road here. I think here on turn 1, we're going to jump down to the digger cam after we take the green flag. I just love that camera view.
Green flag,
Alright, green flag is out. Here we go. Green flag up in the air. Alright, 3 wide back there. The 33 gets in a little bit of a contact there. Oh, and the 4 was going to squeeze it in there, but decided not to. As the 33 and the 028 are just door banging each other. These two are just going at it. The 33, a little bit of a slip up. He's going to lose. That's position to the 028 as well as the 4. Oh, and there goes Andrew Groves diving down low. And the 028 through the grass. We're going to stay green as he doesn't. Just going to lose some position here. No real damage, not really any contact at all, period there. Just a 3 wide situation. Corey Buchanan back there in the number 19, Low Country Racing. Is that your pick to win this thing tonight? Every time I flip to focus on crashes, it shows the number 4 here. Well, let's go down here. Travis Roberto in the 028, kind of gathering himself up here. Losing some ground, but not too many positions. I think he lost about 7 positions there. Looking back behind him, Mark Owlett in the number 80. George Buck behind him in the 28 machine. Love that Havoline car, man. Brings me back to the good old days of NASCAR. Ryan Peters, number 5 car. There we go. Daniel Butler getting back around Noah Miller. Joshua O'Brien up to that second place position. What happened to Jason? Was Jason part of this incident? I think he... He's just falling back. I don't know why he's falling back so hard. Oh, he was part of that incident right there. Oh, hard into the wall. I didn't notice that Jason did take a nice hit there.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, so focused on the racing. That's that stage right there, lap number 40 stage. Focused on all these different scenarios and stories going on that almost forgot about the stage there. Corey Crandell, Todd Smith out on the front row, but they're probably going to come down pit road. So let's see this race off of pit road and how it's going to stack up. Did they come around into 3 and 4? We're going to take it to pit lane as we focus on this race off of pit road. Who is going to get it? Jason Haney really needing this pit stop from that earlier contact that we totally didn't see happen. Alright, here we go. Noah Miller in that front spot, Jason in that second spot. Noah's right sides are down. Here comes Corey. And look at that. Corey Crandell gonna win off pit road. Trevor Ben's gonna get third. Todd Smith second. Ryan Peters in the fourth place there, up 14 positions since qualifying. And then here comes 28, George Buck. Gotta check a few things. Network wise, getting a few frame rate drop. I think we are back golden on the internet connection.
Green, green, green.
Alright, green flag is out. Here we go. Corey Crandell to the front. Look at that. Joshua O'Brien sneaking into the picture there on the bottom line. Underneath Trevor Benz as they go down the backstretch. Got some great three-wide racing here in this little group. Oh, the 5 up into the wall. But he's not able to save it there. As Todd Smith looks slow, but gets the block in the 08. Gonna go through the grass. But everything gonna be alright. He's gonna be able to correct it and get it back onto the track without incident. I saw that happening from a mile away. Okay, he just blinked.
Attention, yellow flag.
Ooh, and the O28 blowing an engine there. Let's go and see what happened to Travis here. Oh, hard contact. Ooh. Oh, and then the 7 comes in. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to iRacing there. I still got my full connection internet-wise, but... I think it's because I got this extra box plugged in. I don't know. I don't think that would mess with it though. I'm trying to do the race control side of things as well. I got this extra box plugged in for buttons, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Like, that was a complete connection to the server issue. There it is again. Turning this off and disconnecting this box. We'll see if that works. That fixes it. Open. If that ends up being the issue, then that would be totally... Alright, but Trevor bends out in front. Corey Crandell gonna start behind him. Alright, this time around we're gonna line them up 2 by 2. We get ready to take the green. Oh. All right, getting ready to go green. Base car taking the group around turn number 3 and 4. Trevor Ben's gonna start out on the inside on row number 1. And look at that, back there in the 4th position, Noah Miller. Here we go, pace car gonna make a left-hand turn down pit road.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, here we go. Oh, a little bit of contact there with the 4. And then that's, I think, the 66 Todd Smith. Daniel Butler all over the rear end of the 4. Daniel gonna slide up into the wall a little bit. Not much contact, but just slide him out. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Patrick. Go back up to the front here. Don't want to miss all the action as we're trying to focus on crashes. But the 00 Corey getting a nice run going into turn number 3. And look at that, Andrew Groves has made his way up to the top 3. Oh, they kind of collide with each other. Corey looking for the lead. And while these two are fighting side by side, Andrew Groves is, I want a piece of that, he says. Trevor Benz kind of comes down into the 00 a little bit on that entrance to 1 there. The 00 going to fall back as the 54 of Andrew Groves gives a little shove out to the 33. And it looks like the 8 of Noah Miller is trying to take that 3rd position away. Uh-oh. Corey going in the opposite direction. Joshua O'Brien right in behind Corey. Daniel Butler making a charge back up to the front. He's now sitting in the 9th position. Jason heading out into the 11th position. Reminder, he had that earlier contact in a 3 wide situation. Kind of put him into the wall, came back on the pit road at the stage. I assume got that repaired, or at least got that fast repair going. But he is right now sitting in the 11th position. Saw him lead almost all night tonight. Started on row 1, never left that spot really. Was challenged a few times from different drivers. Now he's found himself kind of in traffic, and that car not really performing the greatest in traffic. So let's see what he can kind of make adjustments here when we take our next pit stop and see what can be done to get him back up towards the front. The number 80, the 80 of Mark Outlet in that nice green car, the little rescue car. DJ Hanley up there in the 7th place position. Travis Roberto. Right now, back in the 20th place here. He is, I believe, a lap down. 2 laps down. But Noah Miller back up to the front. Let's go ahead. We're going to check it out and see. How did Noah Miller make this pass on Trevor Benz here? Noah up on the inside, gonna come out onto the front stretch in the lead. That's how we have Noah Miller back up to the front.
Caution sound, caution sound, caution sound.
Caution out again for the 5 of Ryan Peters. And it looks like the 32 also involved. Let's see what happened here. How was the 30 involved in this one? The 5 and the 18 get kind of in together there. Not sure what happened. I think the 32 just kind of, okay. That's why when we saw him, he was on the track next to him. I thought he was involved in this one, but he was not actually involved. All right, Noah Miller lining up on the inside with Trevor Benz on his outside. This is lap 72. We're going to come to 73 on the green flag. Restart. That leaves us with 12 laps left until our stage on lap 85. All right, here we go. Pace car going to left-hand turn down pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Noah Miller gonna fire off nicely to outside line, having trouble firing off again. I think tonight the only person I really seen be able to fire off on a start was Jason there on the outside. We took the initial green flag. The 24 getting around the 66 of Todd Smith. The 00 Corey Crandell back there in the 11th position. David Guimond moving up 7 positions as he battles with the 5 of Ryan Peters there. Daniel Butler having issues following back. He's now down 2 positions. Jason Haney out in the 7th place so far. Working on Joshua O'Brien, who's kind of falling back as well. Andrew Groves getting that 2nd place. This little group right here racing so hard. The one gonna go low, make this 3 wide down the backstretch. David Guimond makes it work. He's up to the 9th place position, cracking the top 10 for the first time here tonight. He sets 12 positions to the good here. Jason now up to the 6th place. He's climbing. Look at this. David Guimond up to the 7th place. He's looking for 2 spots here. He did go low into turn number 3. He's gonna go low again on turn 1. Not gonna really have any sort of momentum or ability to make that pass on the inside there.
Caution, yellow flag.
There we go. There's the yellow for stage. Noah Miller gonna get the stage win here tonight. Now we got a 90 lap shootout to finish this thing. Well, technically when we go green, it's gonna be 87, 86 laps. Alright, here we go. Noah Miller on pit road. Everyone else coming in as well. Who is gonna get the... Who's gonna win the race off of pit road? Here they come. Is Noah gonna get it? He is not gonna get it. He's gonna lose 3 positions on pit road there. And actually, he's gonna lose a little bit more. Oh man, Noah Miller with a horrible stop. Gonna lose 3 positions on pit road. Yeah, Noah Miller with a 15.80 second pit stop compared to Andrew and TJ with a 14.48 and a 14.85 for Andrew. Travis Roberto is in. He did stay out that first time. Oh, he overshoots his box.
Green, green, green.
All right, Andrew Groves out to a pretty demanding lead here. About half a second over Noah Miller. DK says, go Noah. So we got a couple of Noah Miller fans in here tonight. And then we got the man of the night tee of Corey Buchanan. Trevor Benz back to the 6th place position. But Jason Henney up in the 3rd place. He's behind Noah Miller. And he's looking for a pass here, as Noah's also looking for a pass. Jason going high. Noah gonna lose that second place there. Jason gonna continue his domination on the outside line. Can he get up there and complete the pass on Andrew? Can he get up next to Andrew? That way Andrew is forced to take the bottom line and down the backstretch, and he cannot. Here, oh, he's gonna get, Andrew's gonna get a little bit of a tag there. Andrew's still trying to catch it. And look at that though, TJ Hanley and Corey Crandell gonna be able to pounce on this one as they're going 3 wide. Andrew kind of pushing the 9 down into the corner. Might have been a little bit of a showing of a little bit of a displeasure there. Man, TJ Hanley jumping up to that first place position a couple laps ago, but already falling back to the 7th place, now 8th. Here he comes, Noah looking underneath Corey. Can he get the pass? Andrew Rose now on the inside of Trevor Benz. Trevor looking for a pass here. Trevor's going to get that 4th place position. He's not cleared yet. But so far he's got the advantage. Andrew pushes back on the inside. Andrew gonna lose that spot as Trevor Benz gets a nice run down the backstretch. Sounded like we had somebody off in the grass, but I am not finding anybody. It was weird. But here comes Andrew back. Gonna challenge Jason for that spot. And he's got it. Andrew grows back to the 3rd place position. We could end up seeing a green flag run here with pit stops. Todd Smith has fallen back to the 13th position. He has now officially lost 8 positions since qualifying. 7, pardon me. 11 there for George Buck, down 11 spots. And our biggest mover is the number 4 car. Looks like we had some pitters there. TJ and Ryan Peters both making green flag pit stops. The 00 up a little bit too high. I don't think he had any wall contact. I'm not for sure. But Andrew Groves back out in the second place position. Let's see, when did these green flag pit stops really start to happen here? We've got about 54, 56, 59 laps to go. No more pit takers, not yet anyway. We'll keep an eye on it as we get ready for those green flag pits to start to cycle through as the window has opened. Corey Crandell fighting Trevor Benz on the outside. Look at this, Noah Miller out to almost a 3-second lead. So if we stay green and Noah executes his pit road entrance, pit stop, and pit exit flawlessly, Noah may be able to walk away with this one. We have now done about 24 laps of green flag racing here. I'm not sure I did not see anything about their fuel capacity. So I'm not sure if they're doing, 70 or 80% fuel here. There we go, Noah now 3 seconds over Andrew Groves. Andrew Groves almost a second and a half over Jason. Same with Jason, a little bit, almost a second and a half. Then Trevor Benz and Todd Smith door to door as we enter turn number 1. You can see there on your little track map that this track is covered in race cars here tonight. Every spot on this track besides this little area right here, we are nose to tail for about 4 rows deep. And then it kind of spaces out. Andrew Groves now 3.5 seconds, almost 4 seconds off of our leader there. Noah Miller out in the front, executing everything perfectly on this last about 90 laps. Looked like somebody was going in the pit road. Or no, he just passed the one. David Guimond having issues. He pitted on lap 120. So that's why he just got passed. David pitted on lap 120. Tommy Thompson 115. Alright, here we go. We got some guys in pit road. Jason Henney, Todd Smith, and Trevor Benz all on pit road. This is where it's going to make or break your race, as Todd's kind of right there on the bumper of Jason. Ben Summerford also. Do these guys take tires? Yes, the right sides go up on Jason's car here. Do the left sides go up? They do. There we go, Noah Miller making his way around, lapping Jason, Todd, and Trevor on pit road. Corey Buchanan also coming down pit road. So that does kind of answer the question that we were asking earlier. Don't know the pit cycle length that they could, that these guys could go, but it looks to be about 30 laps, 31, 32. Probably about 60% fuel. But Noah Miller continuing to increase that lead up to 4.20 seconds. The one gonna get his lap back, or at least try to. This is gonna put him in a good position. David Guimond now only 1 lap down. Andrew Groves now just a little over 4.5 seconds behind. Alright, looks like the 4 car of Patrick is in on pit road. Does he take tires as well? Oh, and he overshoots his box. There goes his race if we stay green. Oh man, Patrick with a very, very big mistake. We kind of touched on that earlier. These are the moments where you have to enter correctly. You have to park in your box correctly. You have to exit correctly. There is our leader, Noah Miller. Gonna be stuck on the outside. Gonna have to be forced to kind of slow down. Oh, and Noah overshoots his box as well. Oh no! He does have a 4.5 second lead over the Andrew though. I don't think that's going to hurt him too much. He may have lost just about a second on that pit stop. Oh, and he's spun the tires. A little bit of a late exit. This might be bad for Noah there. Noah Miller, yes, losing positions. Jason Henney, the first one a lap down. But don't forget about Greg Pillar and Hanley. TJ Hanley both pitting earlier. Andrew Groves on pit road. Noah Miller with a costly mistake on pit road. He's going to have to really line the ranks. Oh no, Andrew Groves also driving through his box, having to back up twice. That's going to hurt him as well. There goes Noah Miller getting his lap back. Andrew Groves going to lose some positions as well. So far losing 4. Here comes Noah. There goes Andrew. TJ Hanley out in the front. Jason Haney closing in on TJ. That lead is about 3.5 seconds. A little over 3.5 seconds, I should say. Andrew Groves losing 7 positions on those pit cycles there. Noah Miller also losing some position. He lost about 3 spots. Technically 4 spots, but TJ Hanley gonna have to pit here in about maybe 10 laps. Joshua O'Brien in the 9th place position. He's searching for Andrew Groves. Andrew about a second and a half in front. Dustin Hardy says, let's go, 54. And David Guimond having to drive his way through the field. He's on the lead lap. But in danger of going a lap down here. And there's the pass for the lead. Jason catching TJ. Jason back out in front with as clean of air as he's had tonight. "32 laps to go." Alright, so these guys are gonna have to pit at least one more time. Not at least. Gonna have to pit one more time. Alright, the 5 getting his lap back. A lap back. I believe he is still multiple laps down. Todd Smith searching for a spot here. A 28 gonna kind of put a little bit of a divide between him and Trevor Benz. Andrew Groves. What happened to Noah Miller though? Oh, he pit on lap 141. See, I didn't even notice him go in. Corey Buchanan on pit road. Tommy Thompson on pit road too. These guys starting to make their second pit or their last pit stop here. That's 2 green flag pit stops. A little bit slow there. Oh, and the 08 is around. No, who is that? The 28. The 28. Slow. What happened here? George Buck went off track right around here. Oh, and he's gonna get a turn. Todd Smith gonna get into him. That was Todd. Now Todd Smith can work on the 33. The 33 is going to jump down the pit road. So is Todd. So is Jason. All three. Oh, Todd Smith. I don't know if that's going to be a close one. We're going to have to wait and see if there's a penalty there. He may have been able to get down to speed. Andrew Groves is going to be the leader. It's physically impossible for him to make it. So let's see how long he does stay out. And Todd is away. Wow, he seemed like he just flew right there at the end. Andrew Groves on pit road. He makes it into his box without having to back up. All right, Corey Crandell back out on the lead, or in the lead. Joshua O'Brien in second place. But Andrew Groves not too far behind our would-be leader here. Noah Miller, actually, our would-be leader. But something tells me those 8 lap older tires may not hold up to Jason Henney, who is now 5 seconds behind. 5.5, and he is getting closer. The time is ticking away as he is now almost only 5 seconds behind Noah Miller. Look at that time just dwindle down, folks. Jason is really catching Noah here. Actually, you guys can't really see the time because you see 1 lap down. But just trust me, I see the time. He is now under 5 seconds. He's at 4.7, 4.6, 4.5. He is gaining ever so closer to Noah there. Noah is probably shaking in his boots as Jason just keeps climbing and keeps ticking off those times. Now almost 4 seconds behind, about to hit the 3.9s. Corey and Joshua O'Brien still have to make their pit stop. Mark Ouellette would be our leader once those guys make the pit stop. But Mark Ouellette not going to be able to stay out either as he pitted on lap 130. And Noah Miller pitted lap 141. This is going to be a close, tight battle for him as he's going to get a little bit of a bump there off of the corner. Ooh, I'm glad he didn't finish that slide up. It would have been a bad ending there. As the 08 is not letting anything go. Jason now 2.5 seconds behind. Remember, we came out of pit road with Jason. He was 6 seconds behind this leader. Well, behind Noah Miller, who will be the leader because everyone in front of him has to pit. Besides TJ. But TJ just gave him the bump in the corner. Got them all up in the wall, and TJ made the pass. Corey Crandell still out on the track. Last pitted on lap 128. Joshua O'Brien last pit on lap 129. TJ Hanley lap 142. Noah Miller now in that 8th place position. That mistake on pit road of missing the box and then having a late exit has really hurt him here. What was a 4.5 second lead over second place has turned into a possible only 6th place finish here. Andrew Groves passing Noah. I feel like every time we've switched to Trevor Benz, we've seen him and the 66 right next to each other. What do you get? 33 plus 33 is 66, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Just like that, we're 3 wide. But the 08 not able to hold onto that lead. He is falling back hard. And he is door banging the 33, trying to keep that position. Jason Haney gets around Todd Smith, but Todd comes back on the inside as Jason got a little bit upset in that exit of that corner. That car kind of getting a little slippy sideways, slightly. Here comes Trevor Benz getting around the number 9. Corey Crandell, Joshua O'Brien still out on the track here with 9 laps to go. Last pit in the lap 129 and 128. But it looks like to me, folks, it looks like I can't tell if the 00 is slowing up at all, if he's saved any, but you look on your screen, he is a half a track in front of our 2nd place car, or well, our 3rd place car right now. Gonna be interesting when we come around to take 7 to go. Is he gonna be able to make it? Let me know down in the comments, do you think the 00's got what it takes in that fuel tank? Does he have those Joey Logano fuel tanks? Is he gonna make this thing work? That's almost 50 laps of fuel. When everyone else pitted about, here he comes onto pit road. My guess is it's gonna be a fuel only stop. I don't know if that's gonna work though. His last was a 33.53 compared to a 33.01 by Jason. Here comes the 66, followed by the 33 and the 9. And there they go. Now Joshua O'Brien, who has definitely slowed up a little bit here. Can't really say he's slowed up much. He's about a second, about 7/10 of a second off pace. Coming around to take 5 to go. And Joshua pitted 1 lap earlier than Corey. Corey back out on the track in the 10th place position, so losing 10 spots. Is he gonna get this done? 4 laps to go. Todd Smith closing in. I don't know, does Joshua O'Brien have what it takes? I'm not thinking so. I think Todd Smith might be able to catch him here. I think Todd Smith will catch Joshua O'Brien. Joshua, I don't think, is going to be able to really stay out in front here as we hop on board with him. And he is out of the throttle completely. It sounds like he even turns that car off a little bit there. I think he's turning the car off on corner entrances, guys. He does. He's clutching it. He's clutching these corners here. 2 laps to go. Can Joshua O'Brien get it done? He's still out in front. Clutch it in on the corner. He's going to ride that bottom line. Todd really not able to close in much. Holy cow, guys. I want to see 24s in the chat. Can Joshua O'Brien get it done here? Can Joshua O'Brien do it? Here's your race for the win. Final lap is out. Does Joshua O'Brien full throttle it this time? Todd goes on the outside like he's always been doing. And Todd goes around him. I think Joshua O'Brien's out of gas. He is. Oh my goodness, he's out of gas. Todd Smith is going to get the win here, as Joshua O'Brien is so close to making it. Todd Smith going to get the win. Jason Haney and Trevor Benn second and third. What a finish. Joshua O'Brien's going to get that 6th place finish here tonight. He gave it his everything. I thought he was going to be able to make it, but out of fuel, out of turn number 2. And Joshua O'Brien going to get a push from the 80. Holy cow. All right, Todd Smith gonna burn it down here tonight. Unbelievable finish there. All right, Jason, it's Chris up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Congratulations. Race number 1, bringing it home in the 2nd place. What a run for your car here, for yourself and your car tonight.
Yeah, man, it was a heck of a race. Had some troubles there in the first stage. Got put up in the wall and just kind of had to fight back after the car got tight and use that second stage to work my way back to the front. And then there in that last run, that third stage, nice to have some green flag laps and get to put the power and the strategy down and work these tires out. And just got a little difficult fighting with the 08 a little bit there near the end. Let the 66 and the 33 catch me, and 66 got by, and Todd got a really good run and pulled away, and good on him, man. That was a fun race. I'm happy with P2 tonight. That was fun.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree. It was a very fun one to watch up here in the booth. Like first stage, there was a few cautions. Second stage, a few cautions. But that third stage, like you said, all green flag run, pit stops. Got to see everyone, execute either, flawless pit stops or have to back up in their box, which made things very interesting. And like you said, after having that little bit of contact with the wall, we did see you kind of get really tight, and it seemed like you were having the funnest time in traffic as you did when you were pretty much out in front.
Yeah, it was fun out front. Clean air was king. The car handled completely differently. And I was able to get a really good work on my entry in, certainly into 3, because there was a bump in 3, and when you hit it just right, you can get throttled down and exit real well. So I was really focusing on hitting that mark because it seemed like lap times were 0.2 faster when I hit it right. In traffic, it was difficult because a lot of cars were wanting to run that low line, so it was hard to get that momentum down there when there's another car. But it was fun. Those green flag laps there in that third stage really made it important to try not to make any mistakes. And I made one there when I put it in the wall with 10 or 12 to go and kind of slowed myself up. But it was still fun. It was fun racing with the boys. I want to give a shout out to the FGR team. We had a lot of us in the race tonight, and looks like we 1, 2, 3, 4, top 4. So great for everybody, great for the team, and just appreciate Octane Outlaws putting this together, and it's a good start to the season.
Yeah, it looks like you actually had 9 out of the top 10. Or 8 out of the top 10.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8 out of the top 10. Yeah, wow. I wasn't even looking that far. Congrats to all them guys. That was some really good racing. So congrats to the team. It's fun to come in, and again, a car I haven't raced since this Octane's last season. So I've stayed away from the next gen, been focusing on the Gen 6 with first gear, and it's fun to get back in this car, and it drives completely different, and I enjoy it. So this race was fun. There was a lot of 3 wide battles and some really good side by sides. Even there at the end with Trevor, I was fortunate I was able to get back by him, but it was a fun battle because we really was hanging pretty tight side to side there, and that was fun. Good time.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting that P2 tonight. We head to Talladega next Friday night. So gonna be a very fun and interesting race. I believe it's gonna be a fun one to watch. Going into that race, I mean, I guess those tracks takes a certain skill, but what do you foresee next week happening?
It's going to be about patience. The super speedways, it's just you got to stay patient, you got to stay focused, and you got to be able to see what's happening around you. Pay attention to your surroundings, the runs from the other lines, because those runs come fast. And if you misjudge it, time it a little late, you can cause a big one. And that's what Talladega is known for, is the big one. So I'm going to try to focus on patience, and try to stay in the pack, but try to stay out of trouble as best I can, and make sure the pit stops are good, no sliding through the box, anything like that. Certainly green flag pit stops, no penalties. But it ought to be good. It ought to be a blast.
All right, man. Well, look forward to seeing you again next Friday night, and congratulations once again, opening race P2.
Thanks again, Chris. Appreciate it.
All right, Trevor Benz, it's Chris up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
All right, man. Congratulations, bringing it home P3, right in there behind Jason and Todd Smith, our winner. A pretty great stage 3 there. Those last about 87 laps, green flag stops. I think we saw about 2 stops actually. Yeah, just an all-around great run for you.
Yeah, it was a long race, pretty long, pretty fun. A lot of patience involved with this race. Car changed a lot throughout the runs, tight, loose, whatever. You just had to find your line and run with it. But it was a great team race. We did great. And it's a great way to start off the season. Got a few stage points. I think every stage I did a good finish. So it's a good points day for First Gear Racing Team and myself included. So yeah, looking forward to next Friday for sure.
One thing I did notice that was pretty funny, it seems like every time I would look at either you or Todd, you guys were always side by side, giving some love to those doors.
Yeah, but these that's one thing about these next gens. You can kind of door bang, not aggressively, but you could touch a little bit, and the cars won't just spin out, and you can have some fun with these cars if you're racing with the right people, and they're giving you the same type of space and stuff like that.
All right, man. You got anyone you want to give a thank you to or a shout out to?
And shout out to my girlfriend, my family, friends, First Gear Racing, and you for doing the broadcast.
All right, man. Yeah, it's great to be back up in the booth, and it was definitely a great start to this season. Great racing all around, from green flag to checkered flag, pretty much. Yeah, congratulations. We're heading to Talladega next week, so I guess it's kind of buckle up and get ready for that one. There's not really, those tracks don't really hold any reason to practice, as you might practice more than you race.
Yeah, no, I like those races, so I'll be looking forward to next Friday for sure.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting that P3 here tonight, and look forward to maybe talking to you, at least seeing you next Friday night.
Maybe, hopefully. Yes, man. Have a good weekend.
You too. All right, now Todd Smith, the winner here tonight, man. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, what a race, man.
Yeah, it came down to a very, very exciting end there. You were catching the 24 ever so. It just seemed like it was a gradual creep right up to him, and then we saw him kind of run out of fuel there on the
Run
exit
out
of
of fuel,
two.
yeah. It would have been close. I think I would have still, if everything worked out and I didn't push or something crazy, I would have got him right there at the end, like through 3 and 4 or something. But unfortunately, it was about 3/4 of a lap or whatever short. I hate that for him. He had a pretty good race put together, except for that little bit. He got some of my luck. That's kind of stuff like I run into.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because he pitted on lap 129, and so I was kind of in awe that he made it that far on that fuel run.
I don't know what kind of lap times he was running. Maybe he was saving or something. But yeah, he did really good on it. Where did he finish?
Sixth.
Yeah, so still really good. Good finish for that, Jeez, job on him.
Yeah.
Top three, everybody. I mean, the start of the race seemed really, really bold. I don't know. There's a lot of people putting some moves in, but kind of holding their own. There's a few little incidents, but I felt like for the majority, everybody, held their line pretty good and pushed and shoved and had a fun time. I hope, because I did. So maybe everybody else had as much fun as I did.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely fun watching it. You guys up there in that top 10 fighting, tooth and nail, but not really physically fighting for these positions. It was just a lot of free wide, inside outside passes, and then yeah, you had a very good race. But it seemed like I am right now on the screen, it seemed like every time I looked at you, you were right next to Trevor almost the whole race, which was
Yeah, me and
pretty
Trevor ran
exciting.
together a lot. See, I know early I got a speeding penalty. I was going to beat him out of the pit, and I was like, heck yeah, and quit looking at the speed, so I sped and had to start from the back. And I was saving tires for a second, just kind of chilling, and actually drove back up to like third or fourth. I had a really good car, I think. It was really good for me, but I say everybody was pretty clean. Like I said, 3 wide here and there, and held their lane for the most part. You know what I mean? Sometimes get in there in that 3 wide and people shove up and cause a big crash. So it was really good. We got some green flag racing.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave the floor open to you. You got anyone you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Just everybody here. Tommy Thompson and I don't know, just everybody. I forget exactly who all started it. I'm kind of new to this side, but a bunch of guys in here I do know. So it's good to see all them in there, and hopefully the ones I don't know that good, I'll get to know. So maybe I'll be here for a while. We'll see how it goes. Thanks to everybody though. Thanks broadcast team. I'm gonna go back and watch this whole thing, and sure y'all did good, but appreciate y'all doing it. Appreciate y'all broadcasting.
No problem, man. It was definitely a fun one. We head to Talladega next week, so it's going to be even more fun.
That's home track advantage.
Yeah, I went to Talladega for my first time back in the spring race, and I had loads of fun that weekend. And
I was there. Me and both my boys went, so it was good. Yeah, good weather.
yeah,
So maybe
we were
we'll
worried
to the
about
infield down there. I don't know if y'all been to the infield, but
yeah, I told my wife next time we go, we're not taking any kids. That way we can go to the infield on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Instead of having to spend our time in a
concert
hotel
and all kind of stuff, dude. It's crazy. But like they love it. It's this car, like I told them, I haven't driven this car too much. I haven't driven it like multiple races in a row, so I still got to figure it out. First half of the race was kind of just practice for me figuring out how it was turning, how it would get up in the corner, and when to hit the gas, when not to. Got loose one time when I was up front on a restart. Thought I was going to wreck it. So, but it's a fun car. So, like I said, maybe I get used to it here this season going.
All right, man. Well, congratulations starting off with the win. Maybe you can have the same luck at Talladega next week. And
yeah, maybe so. We'll see y'all in Dega next week.
Yeah. Have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of the coming week. And we'll look forward to seeing you next Friday night.
Sure, y'all too. See ya.
Alrighty. Well, that was a great way to start the season here. Like I've said 3 times now here tonight, we head to Talladega next Friday night. So be sure to subscribe, click that thumbs up bell on this, or the thumbs up button on this video. Maybe even click the notification bell. That way you're aware when we go live next Friday night. It will be a little bit earlier as I was a little bit late getting everything in check here tonight. As we joined right when qualifying started instead of towards the end of practice. We'll look forward to starting towards the end of practice this coming Friday night. So we'll be live right here on BMRL Network at 7:45 p.m. Central or 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Until then, I look forward to seeing everybody again next week. Have a great week and a great rest of the week, or a great start and end to your week, as we are pretty much in the countdown until the end of 2024 already. So,